Tuesday, everybody. It's January 14th. I'm Jennifer Palumbo, along with Kylan Mills, and we have a fun show today. It's football.
We have such a fun
and
show.
Food, and it's got a little bit of everything.
All of the things that you need in life. And we have a special guest with us.
Yes, we do.
Who we are very excited about.
Come on over here.
Should we have him come on in?
What's going on, guys?
Hey!
What's going on?
Man of the hour.
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you.
Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you guys for having me.
Okay, so I know you were at Monday Night Raw at Rupp Arena last night, but I'm
Yes.
sure you were also watching the national championship game.
I did have the live stream on my phone, sitting there in between watching wrestling matches and, flipping back and see watching Joe Burrow do
That's
his
some
thing.
serious multitasking.
What'd you think of the game?
It was exhilarating and everything, that I kind of expected it to be. Joe Burrow going off and setting records and LSU getting the dub.
Yeah.
And who are you rooting for? Who did you want to win?
SEC all the way.
SEC, yes.
SEC all the
All
way.
right.
Yes,
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, we have a lot to talk to you about, so we'll let you go hang out in the green room for now. And
Also,
we'll...
maybe get some of that good pasta garage.
Yes, yeah. We've got
yeah.
lunch coming, so
Good.
yes.
I need to build up on some carbs anyways.
That's right. That's always good to
Thanks
carb
so much
up.
for coming by
Oh, thank
today.
you guys for having me. Glad to be here.
All
so
right.
he's going to be telling us also about his signing tour that's coming up, and we have this week's LEX 18 half-off dining deal, Pasta Garage in Lexington.
We always love getting lunch on this show, Jennifer.
Yes.
All three of us, it sounds like, are ready to eat.
Absolutely. I could always eat.
Yes. Well, as we mentioned, college football has a new champion, the LSU Tigers. It was a battle of undefeated Tigers of LSU and Clemson in New Orleans last night. What a game. QB Joe Burrow led LSU, throwing for more than 450 yards and 5 touchdowns. LSU beat the Clemson Tigers 42-25, and a celebration parade is expected to take place in Baton Rouge on Saturday. And guess who I bet's going to be there?
Yeah, I think we have an idea of one person who will be celebrating. Seth Phillips was in the middle of all the excitement. He was there yesterday. He's a big LSU fan from Louisiana. He joins us live by phone right now from the Big Easy. Seth, how are you feeling? I can't believe you're up right now.
Hold that tiger. Hold that tiger. Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm surprised I'm awake at this point too. It was 3.5 hours of pure drama and then 30 minutes of pure bliss when we for sure had a comfortable lead on them late in getting into the fourth quarter. But anything you could ever ask for in a national championship game. A lot of offense, a lot of just the defense on both teams really put in some work. But then also to see Joe Burrow finally get his footing in the second half and get going. It was everything you wanted in a national championship game, so it didn't disappoint.
And it was so great to see all the LSU fans, and I'm sure it was just, what an incredible experience for you as a fan to be there and to be part of that.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, whenever you look at the year 2011, that was the last time LSU went to the national championship. And, of course, that was the year that Alabama beat us 21-0. And, then, of course, we had the 8-year drought of not being able to beat them. So it was almost like a curse had been put on us. But for last night, I feel like that kind of broke it. Everyone's spirits are back up. Everybody is now believing again in LSU football. So to be a fan in the middle of everything, especially with the crowd that we had last night, it was something that I've never experienced, even as a fan, lifelong. But to be able to be there for it and to experience it firsthand was just something I'll never forget.
And we just saw he's there with his brother.
Yeah, Seth, I'm so happy for you guys. I'm curious, though. Joe Burrow got in kind of a rhythm in the second half, but the first half, LSU was losing by double digits early on. Were you nervous at all, or were you faithful the entire time? Were you confident they were going to pull it out?
Oh, well, it's funny because all season I've had a little bit of confidence going into each game, and this game, especially beating Oklahoma by so much, I had a very weird confidence going into this game. Whenever Clemson took the lead and kept it for 2 quarters, I do have to admit that my confidence started slipping a little bit. But at the same time, it was just that kind of nail-biting drama. And that in itself was just something that kind of keeps you in the game. There were a lot of times I look back at Drew and my brother, and we just kind of exchanged these looks like, I can't believe this is happening. We really got to pull this out together. And finally they did. And that was whenever we both were just like, yes, this is LSU, and they deserve to be called one of the best college football teams by season in all of college football.
Yeah, absolutely. And we mentioned that they may have a celebration in Baton Rouge. You're off the rest of the week, so will you head to that next?
No, I wish I could. I wish I could. It's on Saturday. I'll actually be back at work on Saturday, but we'll see. Maybe my brother's going to go and he might report back. But no, I'll be heading back to Lexington in a few days.
Well, thanks for working, even on your days
Seth,
off, yesterday
soak
and
it in.
today.
Yeah, soak it in.
It is my pleasure. Absolutely. Thank y'all so much, and go Tigers.
All right, we'll see you soon. Thank you, Seth. And now let's get to what's on now. The Transylvania men's basketball team now has a new teammate on the sidelines. The Pioneers welcoming 7-year-old Bentley Barber with an honorary draft and news conference yesterday where he received his own jersey and locker. Bentley has cystic fibrosis and was partnered with the team through Team Impact, an organization that connects children with chronic illnesses to sports teams to build a strong connection.
What better way to help somebody than to give them 27 new teammates and lifelong friends.
Go Transylvania!
That Bentley's dream was to dunk a basketball, and with a little help, the Transy team made that dream come true as well. What a special little boy and a wonderful experience that Transylvania University is giving him.
Awesome. What a cool gesture. Look at him dunking.
Dunk.
Look at him go. That's so much fun to see. You love to see teams giving back like that.
Great.
Awesome. Well, a couple getting married in the Philippines over the weekend witnessed a surprise guest at their wedding in what has made for dramatic shots that have since gone viral on social media. The couple exchanged vows on Sunday under a gigantic cloud of smoke and ash from Tall, one of the world's smallest active volcanoes. The wedding photographer said the mood was surprisingly calm despite the large billows of smoke that were prominently visible in the ceremony area. Jeez, look at that. I don't know if I would have been calm seeing that.
And if that's a small volcano, I'd hate to see what the big one looks like.
Good point. Well, he described how the volcano began rumbling an hour or two before the wedding started, and ash began to fall on the party towards the end of the ceremony. More than 24,000 people have been forced to evacuate their homes from the volcanic island on which Tall is located south of central Manila and in the area immediately around it, normally a popular tourist spot. Social media users responded with amazement, like Jennifer and I, to the shots of the bride and groom and their party in a white canvas tent that was lit with fairy lights under those clouds streaked by lightning.
I'm all about getting like the really cool wedding photos.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, at some point it's like, do we kind of need to get out of here?
Yeah. Is it too far? And people were being evacuated, so it's like maybe do we need to rethink the wedding venue or date?
But those are some pretty spectacular pictures. Well, a 44-year-old Japanese billionaire wants to find someone to love to the moon and back. According to his website, fashion mogul Yusaka Mizawa wants to find a life partner, saying feelings of loneliness and emptiness have set in. So in his appeal for love, he said he would want that person to fly to space with him. He's talking about SpaceX's maiden tourist voyage to the moon and its big Falcon rocket that's scheduled for 2023. If you're interested, you need to be at least 20 years old and have a bright and positive personality and be someone who wishes to find world peace. And you're also going to need to hurry. The deadline is January 17th. That's Friday. The matchmaking dates begin.
He is in a hurry.
In mid-February. But boy, what a first date. Hey, let's go to the moon.
Right. It's like once you're in, you've got to be all in if you're going to the moon with this person.
Yeah. We'll have to see if he finds what he's looking for.
Yeah. All right. Well, when you have pretty much everything, all gifts have to be creative, which is something rapper Kanye West had no trouble with recently. Kim Kardashian West showed off a gift from her husband on Twitter where he engraved an entire text message he sent her into a vintage Cartier gold plaque necklace. The message was personal, mentioning the couple's children and her work advocating for prison reform. I guess that's pretty creative. An entire text message, though?
I know.
On a necklace.
I was going to say, there are, companies that will take your handwritten messages and put them onto, a necklace or a bracelet. So, I mean, it's something personal.
And I guess if you're Kanye West, you can afford a Cartier version of that. So good for them.
Well, if you are crazed for glazed, Snoop Dogg has a new Dunkin' sandwich for you to try. For 1 week only, the chain is selling the Beyond DOGG sandwich. It's a Beyond sausage patty with egg and cheese served on a sliced glazed donut. Dunkin' says it was inspired by the rapper's passion for plant-based protein and love of glazed donuts. Snoop started partnering with Dunkin' last year to promote its plant-based protein items. The company's CEO says Beyond Meat has been a hit for Dunkin' since it launched in November. The fake meat trend has also reached other chains, with Burger King launching the Impossible Whopper in August after a test that went exceedingly well.
I'm curious, Jennifer, are you pro donut sandwich? We actually were just talking about this weekend for some reason here.
I like the sweet and salty combo, so I mean that's it might be a little bit too much if the top and bottom are the donut, but I mean, yeah, sure, why not?
I don't know, the sweet and salty I like too, but I just think it's too much, the donut and the sandwich.
I was going to say,
also, I like that it's Snoop Dogg promoting like the veggie sandwich. I wonder if it's laced with anything else though. Snoop Dogg.
Not if it's Dunkin' unless he's doing it on his own. But the sausage, cheese, and donut, I don't think no.
Yeah, it might be a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, so the View talk show is looking for a new co-host. Abby Huntsman says she's stepping down from the show to help her father, John Huntsman. He's running for governor of Utah, and she says she will be joining his campaign. Huntsman's last day will be Friday, but she left open the possibility of returning one day. She has co-hosted the ABC daytime talk show since 2018.
Well, you know, he's the pride of Paintsville, a Kentucky boy who is a huge fan favorite.
Oh yeah, any day now. Cash Daniel's getting ready to take his show on the road. There he is. We'll go one-on-one with him. It's On with Cash up next.